going over people. Now, this may be someone who people know of a little bit more than other, but if you're not into, let's say, the history of computing, you may not be familiar with Grace Hopper. She, very early on, one of these people who, I'm going to tear something apart and see how it works. And she started that. She graduated, got her PhD in mathematics at Yale. She was a professor at Vassar. In 1943, she resigned to join the Navy Waves, that's Women's Accepted for Volunteer Emergency Service. So she was in the Navy. She worked as a computation project. She worked on the Mark I, which is an earlier prototype. She wrote a 500-page manual of operations for the automatic sequence controller calculator. She outlined the fundamental operating procedure. While working on the Mark I, she coined the term bug for something being wrong in a computer. After the war, she worked on UNIVAC, the first all-electronic. She invented the first computer compiler. So for those who are not familiar with computer compilers, before that, you had to write it in machine code. With a compiler, you could write it in a normal language, or you could just write it in English, and the compiler would convert it over to machine language. And after she developed that, she co-developed COBOL, which is one of the first languages that you could actually write in words to do stuff there. She lectured, gave up to 300 lectures per year. And in 1966, she attained the rank of commander. In 1967, remember, she did serve in World War II. In 1967, she was called back to active duty for the Navy. She made Rear Admiral in 1985. So this is someone who, when women were expected not to be in the workforce unless it was an emergency like World War II, she was there before. She stayed there.